Oh, that was so fast. Hello, everybody. Good. Yeah, we are live. And good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are. We just want to bless the Lord for today and for giving us this chance. I know this is not our normal time. We are so late, but better late than never. So we felt like, oh my goodness, we can't do without this live. We need to come and talk to that one person that the Lord has sent us to today. So for those who are new here and for the people in Caroline's page, my name is McKenna. I was born and raised in Kenya, but I live in the US with my family. I'm so delighted to be here. I am a pastor. I serve God. And I am also a digital business owner. I am a mom of 3 teenagers. I am a busy person, but I bless the Lord for this digital business that I'm doing on the side because everything is set up for me. Yeah, I always tell people, Carol, that this business for me is just a blessing because without this system, amazing system that we have, then I don't think I could do it. But I thank God and I believe that the Lord is here with us. So before I introduce not really a topic or discussion today, I just want to welcome Carol to introduce herself. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Coach McKenna. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here to watch us or you watch the after replay. We appreciate every minute you spend to watch. My name is Caroline Fon, originally from Cameroon, and I live in Germany with my family. I am a mother of 3. I am an entrepreneur and estate registered nurse by profession. Thank you so much. Take it away.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much. So what I'm trying to do is to connect my page here before we want to see if I can connect my page. Sometimes it takes so long to do that. I don't know. I'm not able to. All right, let me do this. Have you connected your page already?
I see it connected. I think I seem to see you
No,
connected.
can you see it live? Okay. I see here. All right. Okay. Let me see. All right. I think I'm good now. Okay. Yeah. So, as I have said, my name is McKenna, and for me, I had. I don't want to call it a dream or anything, but in 2023, around August, I had like I don't know, Karen, whether you have just been sitting somewhere or doing something and you just hear like a voice talk to you. And this one day I just had a voice tell me, McKenna, what about your future? And I was like, my future? What about your retirement? And that is something that I've never thought about for the longest. So what I did was like, oh, but I have a plan. But still I was like, oh, what plan do you have? I was just there hoping and thinking that I am okay. But I want to say that I was in my comfort zone for a long time. Yeah, I came to the US not 5 years, more than 5 years, 10 years, but I never thought about my retirement because I was like, oh, I have my pension, I'm good. But then I realized that yes, if I never did something, if I never changed the life that I was living, then nothing would have changed. And that time I was like, oh, I am a full-time pastor. I am very busy with my children. I have no time. I have no time to do anything. I can't do a physical job. Yes, I know I can struggle to do something, but I was like, that will still be too much for me. And already there was burnout. You know, life in diaspora is never easy. So I was like, what else can I do? And that's the time I started thinking about an online business. Of course, I never knew about the digital business. So I started my search. You see, these days when you search for something, it keeps on coming, and that's the time I found a Nigerian talking about online business, and I was like, okay, as a Kenyan, a Nigerian talking about online business. Oh, I said that is not real. I was like, oh, that's a scam. I don't think this is real. And then from there, but what I did was I screenshot the ad and I kept the number and everything. So when the time I had to take time to pray about it, and when I did that, I felt God leading me to just start. And for me, that is how everything started. So how did you start this journey, Carol, for you?
Coach McKenna, it's so interesting because right now that I'm in this business right now and seeing the blessing, I was like, God, thank you for this. Because actually when I came to Germany, everything was fine, right? My husband was working, our bills were being paid, and life was moving on smoothly. But when we started having children, wow, things change. First and foremost, we had to change housing, bills to come up, and my husband's earning was not longer enough to cover everything. So I'm like, okay, I need to do something. Then within that, I retrained as a state registered nurse. Okay, that was done. That was excellent. Now there's another source of money. But what comes in was that I started to work 12 hours a day. And then I started struggling because I will leave my kids, we take them as young as before 1 year old to daycare, and they'll be there for the whole day, and I will get back really late in the night, exhausted, tired, just looking for a way to go to my bed. And they were also sleeping. And I keep saying to myself, oh my God, the bills are being paid. But then inside of me, I had this hurt. I'm like, I don't know my kids. I don't know what they are going through. I don't know what are their milestones. I was just hurting inside, but just trying to comfort myself that the bills are being paid, everything is fine. But then it come to a point where they started really growing up. And I start feeling myself like a stranger in their life, I'm like, oh my God, I had to do something.
Yeah.
Then I started asking God, I make this powerful prayer. I asked God one night, I said, God, this is not how life's supposed to be. I need to actually know this key. This is, I need you to make me, please give me another way. Show me another way on how to have more time with my kids, and also to be able to generate some income, because even all that work, at the end of the month, there is still just paying bills and nothing to save. So I was asking for that second stream of income from the Lord. And just like you said, I also stumbled upon somebody talking about the digital business online. And this day that the person was talking about it, actually they had a live webinar that day. And this person was actually inviting me to the live webinar. And I was like, I don't think this is real. I was skeptical about it, but I heard this voice in me that said, but click the link and go and see what they're doing. When I clicked that link to that live webinar, I was shocked. And it was a webinar where people were testifying of paying their mortgage. The mortgage, a couple of 2-3 years, they paid off. And so many people with so much success. I was like, wow, this is something I would like to take part in. And that's when I registered that same day. And that's how I started this business. Yes.
Yeah, and that's really interesting, because I also remember when I saw this person advertise, I said, oh, is this business legit? And yeah, she told me it's legit. And she sent me a W-2 in the US when you're fighting taxes and all that. The W-2, and can you imagine 2023, because that was in January. In 2023, she had made, I will never forget, 352K. Yeah. for 2023 in our business. And I was like, okay. So for me, I would say that is where my journey started. Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing what you see in the community, what people are doing. In our community, people that just been there for 2 years, they're making such amazing amount of income. And I started this like a nurse. I'm still working full time, and I'm doing it at the side. No, but one of the things I love of this business is really compare ourselves. Everybody have their own journey. You have somebody already scale it up in 2 years, making 5 figures after 1 year. You are still making it. You're still coming along, but you are on your path. You are on your journey, because if you actually look into what people are doing, you will see that people are putting a lot of consistency and a lot of energy. But then you also know that you have to celebrate. Like me, I celebrate my milestones. I'm still working 100% nurse, helping people. I'm still taking care of my family. And I'm not just 100% of this business. Some people are 100%. But one thing I can say is, since I started, I have learned a lot of skills, because before I come into this business, I had no business experience, nothing. Well, I've done some traditional
Zero.
businesses, but I've not done online business. So I had no marketing skills, and that was one of my fears, that how can I even say I will do digital business when I don't even know how to set up a Facebook page? I don't even know what to do on Facebook. But you know what? Having mentor and coaches, that's when they took that fear away from me, because then they say, here is your training. I'm there for you. I'm there to help you, walk you through it. And we're gonna begin by setting your this and teach how to set your social media platform and so on. And I've learned so many skills that even yesterday when I finished one of my advertisements, my coach was like, "Oh, everything is fine." I was like, "Hey." So I can
Hey,
also teach somebody now, right? So one of
you
the
can
things that you
see.
learn a lot of skills and you grow. It's not just the income, it's the growth that you experience, it's the success in other area that you experience now. Thing I understand is, even I don't have figure income right now, it's there, it's coming, it's along the way. I just have to, and it will come up. So when I started, I used to say, "Oh, I was afraid of what will happen if I don't have my job today. What will happen if something happened to me? I don't have saving." But this is the time where I know I'm building something at the side. I have that peace and joy on every day, my daily day, all of my daily life. I have that peace and joy because I know I'm building something. I'm building something, and it's something that is destined for my future retirement. And it's something that you can say, now I spend peace because I'm building it. So
Yeah.
the awesome thing about the business is that you learn skills, you learn new skills, and new skills are success. They are sources of success in your life. So that's what I would say.
Okay, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, for me, I would say that from 2024, my life has changed in so many ways. I live in where I live in the US is I can say we have some Kenyans around us, but they are quite far. So one thing that this business has done is the connection, the global connection. Look, somebody
Yes.
like you are in Germany, I'm
Germany.
in the US, yeah. But this business really helps us to connect together,
Mhm.
which
Yes.
is for me is just amazing. And I have found friends here, people to talk to, and I would say that for me, it's a blessing. Another thing that I used to go through every time, as you know, Kara, I serve three churches. I am a mom of the three teenagers. I want to tell you, all the time I was feeling burnt out, and I used to go for a retreat just to unweed a little bit. But I want to say that since I started this business, it has really helped me to drift away from all the time I used to do ministry, even in the house. Everyone was about, I was so preoccupied with whatever one thing, I focusing on one thing. These days, my social network, my financial, that extra income has really helped me in so many ways. So what we are telling you people, if you're listening to
Mhm.
us, is that as Cara has talked about, you don't have to have any experience. You gain experience as you earn, as you grow your business.
Mhm.
Today I was talking to somebody who registered and she watched the webinar, and I was like, yes, I just want you to understand more about the business. You don't need experience because you have a mentor, you have a coach. We provide step-based training, and all what you need is just to ask yourself, where do you want to be in 3 years? These days we can't even say 3 years because people are coming within 4 months. They are they're just up there because people really want change because what
Yeah.
we are going through is a lot. The struggle is real. Again, you have talked about paying the bills. Yes, you can pay the bills comfortably, but you're not able to save for your future. You're not able to live your dream. So this business for sure is helping us to live the dream that we hope for. So it has been an amazing journey for me, and I thank God because right now I can say I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I'm so much believing in myself than before. So that's the beauty of this. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what else can you tell the person who is listening to us and maybe they are worried? Is this a scam? And I remember somebody texting on my page the other day and said on my ad and saying, "Oh, this is a scam." Something was telling me respond to her, go to her his page, but I decided to be quiet. But what can you tell that person who is so ignorant? Yeah, because sometimes, as the Bible says, most of the people lack of knowledge. They lack the knowledge, and most of the other people can just assume that, oh, what kind of this business, what do they talk about every Sunday? What can you tell that person who is still skeptical, afraid, they are not ready to start their journey? How can you encourage them through your story?
Coach McKenna, being skeptical is it's not totally wrong to be skeptical. Yes,
There are
because they are scam for real.
I know there is a
Yeah, so
healthy way of fear and skepticism, but the negative way.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, okay. It's to be skeptical is that you are actually being careful, you don't want to be scammed. But the thing is, to be skeptical is one thing, and to stay skeptical is another. But I believe that every person that wants change will not just stay at being skeptical, will not just stay as thinking that something is calm. They will do their own due diligence. And that's what I did. I'm like, okay, if truly this lady is saying that they're having a live webinar and this link led to it, I'm going to find out. And so when I found out, I realized it was legit. And to anybody thinking that we are scammers, we have our website. I've been scammed before. And you know what happened with the scammer? They give you a link today, tomorrow that link does not work.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't see them often. So we are real people running real business. Now, what tell you here, if you do your due diligence, you're going to see that same thing we're telling you. In our story, we share that we watch a free webinar, and every time you go to our page or you click our link, go to our page, you're going to see encouragement asking you to watch a webinar. Go and see where there's a webinar there. Listen to the information. Do a due diligence. If you're hungry enough for change, you'll be hungry enough to check things out, right? So until
Yeah,
you do a due diligence and check yourself out, you will not. It's not wise enough. It's not wise enough to say that it's a scam or to stay skeptical, because skeptical is fear. It's a kind of fear. I know fear does not come from God at all. fear is not supposed to be in your life. That negative fear where it just keep you bound and not allow you to go look for things and then go few researches. So the right fear is the one that you move carefully to do due diligence so that you can be able to clarify yourself and be able to prove if this person is speaking the right thing. So if you go to our website, as I say, you will see the webinar, you will hear about the business, you will hear about everything what it's all about. And if you go ahead, there will be instruction telling you if you want to know deeper, dig deeper, this is what you got to do, and then you're going to see more information. And if you follow that, you're going to see that's what every one of us did. We did our due diligence. We went, we listened to the general information, we followed the instruction and go into the deeper and see the deep thing and realize how it functions. And we actually come face to face with our coach. We have our telephone numbers. Call us. Let's talk. Scammers don't give you phone numbers to call, or they can call you, but it's not something you will meet them on the phone at all time. They have that moment
Most
where
of
they're
the
going to
time,
strike.
Carol, most of the time we always say WhatsApp. With WhatsApp, you can video call. So scammers will never tell you to video call. Yeah.
Right. They will never ask you video call. They do not want you to faces or whatever. But here we are. We don't care what time, what all you want, video call, voicemail, whatever, we are there. So we encourage you to take your step of faith and check this business out. It might be something that you're looking out for, it might be something that you want to prepare for your retirement or sickness time. You never know what happens. Now businesses are closing down. I was talking with one of my friends. They just closed down their company, been there for more, got closed down. They just closed that company down, and she was crying. She said, Carola, I don't know what I'm going to do. They just closed down our company. None of us are right now. And you never know, right? So long as you're not, even when you are entrepreneur to that company, you don't know how the policy run about, the taxation, whatever comes, so longer be operative. This business as the side hustle, you must have the skills automated running for you, and you have another source of money where you can lean on even 100% and be more consistent and make even more bigger success. So because when I realized, even when I look into the community, everybody that is like 100% on this job and had all the time become too consistent, those figures, yeah. And that's why I don't blame myself. I'm on my own path, and I know that I'm blessed in that path. And people that put in all their time, 100% on people quit their job after 6 months, but that's also their path. But it's business that is automated. It's like I've run a traditional business for Coach McKenna, and you have to set things up yourself. You set the website, you have to get the heavy investment, all of these things. But on this online space, we have the system set up, the website set up, all the heavy duty job is taken up for you. All you got to branch in and follow and believe the system. I think it's a big gift to everyone that will want to come into this business. Well, if you're out there, you're wanting to make a change in your life, make a change in your finances, build something for security in the future, why don't you come connect with us? This is our website. This is the numbers. You want to check our website first, just do it. Or you want to call and talk to us, do it. Everything is at your disposal. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much. You did great. And for those who are listening, I believe that something that you can resonate with. So as she has said, always reach out. Our numbers are here. Call. If you go to our bios, there's emails there. There's more information to tell you that yes, we are legit business owners, and again, we are real people. So you can talk to us. Otherwise, we'll see you again next Sunday. Thank you so much. God bless you. All right, bye for now.
Bye.